Okay, welcome back. Like I said earlier in RealCopStoriesVideos.com, I'm now a detective and I'm getting assigned different assignments. So, really much weekly, you get moved around because you're kind of like a cadre of young detectives. So I get sent to a field narcotic unit. His partner was off that day. They need somebody to back up this guy. And okay, so the guy I met up with was a 6'6", very lean, kind of like that Clint Eastwood looking guy. Tall, skinny, and he was an alpha like I was. So, one thing I better back up here. Most narcotic detectives, not all of us, are A officers. In other words, we're aggressive officers. We have to be selected by a board or interviewed to come here. We just don't get assigned in there. They want aggressive officers because you're not going to be handling radio calls. You're not going to be listening to the radio. You're on your own with another partner or a group of people. They don't need people sitting around waving at people. They want alpha people. Go out there and look for criminals. Okay. So usually, I just say almost every time when I get partnered with another narcotic officer, I don't have to. I know he's going to be an A officer. That's what he is, because I am, and that's how you get in there. Okay. So anyway, met this guy, and he said, and he wanted a Spanish speaker, and of course I show up and we're talking, and he's a good guy. I've seen him before. I knew he was macho. He had been in a shooting 3 or 4 months earlier in a search warrant and blew the guy away, killed him, and so he was an A plus. I hadn't been in a shooting, and so okay, but I'm always open for possibilities, okay, so to speak. Okay, so he said he wanted to go to this apartment complex, which is in the Skid Row part of town. He had information that there was somebody dealing cocaine out of one of the rooms. It was a hotel, a multi-story. So he said, let's go there and knock on the door, and he'll ask who it is, and you say caballo, which is horse in Spanish, and that means that you're a customer. We knew that already. I knew that already. And then when he opens the door, we'll see what we see. And a lot of times you can look in, you can see guns, you can see, sometimes they have a small table. These rooms are really small. It's like a small 12 by 12, maybe a 14 by 14 with a hot plate and a toilet. They're not exactly, Beverly Hills, villas or anything. So everything's right there. I mean, literally you can take 2 steps and there's the table, and then another 2 steps and there's the bed. I mean, it's just a small room. So we go up there, just him and I. We're not even sure if there's anything there. We're just going to knock on the door. So we sit on both sides of the door. We're in plain clothes, it's almost like I am now. Get our guns out and everything else. We have our badge. We have our badge inside our shirt, not outside. Knock on the door. Who is it? In Spanish. I say caballo. He opens the door, and as he opens the door, this is what we see really in quick time. We see a guy sitting at the table. There's a little mound of cocaine, about this big around, on the table, and it's all spread out. So it's coke. Looks like powdered sugar or talcum powder. Okay. So he looks at us and he knows who we are, okay? Because we don't have to have our badges out. Of course, we yell. My partner kicks the door open. We yell, "Police! Police!" Well, this guy runs backwards. This guy on the thing stands up and runs backwards. They jump on the bed. They're both reaching behind their backs, okay? And I'm going, whoa! So I've got my gun. He's got his gun out. And what they did was they reached back here and they went like that. And they both had big knives, okay? Well, legally we could have shot them because they're reaching back. We see something in their hand, but you got to make sure it's correct. You can't just go blowing people away just because it looks like it could have been. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. You got to know. You have to know here. We have to know here, and you have to know here. You can't be doing that. So we both, we're coming out like this, and we're yelling and screaming at them, put their hands up. Knives go up in the air. They're screaming. Get on the bed. They get on the bed. We jump them both, and we cuff them. Okay. So now, of course, my heart's already coming through, my chest cavity, And so pick up the knives, and they're not. I'm not talking about it. Everybody see Crocodile Dundee? Those are the knives. Big old monsters like that. Okay, so we see the heroin or the coke, and we're like, hey, good job, giving each other a high five and everything else, and they're done. I mean, we're going to take them to jail. So we're gathering up the evidence, and we get on. There was a phone down the hallway. We call a phone call for another unit. Uniform officers show up to help us. Because sometimes you want to be careful because you come down those hallways and you might get people who might want to jump you because they know the guy, he's selling what they're buying. They might try to hurt you. So we call for uniforms and they get there, and of course no one's going to mess with us now because we have uniform officers who weren't plain clothes. So we put the narcotics in our trunk. The 2 suspects go in the police car, and then we're following back to our offices. He's driving. I'm sitting there, and he goes, nothing. We didn't say anything. All the hearts now. The red blood cells are moving normally in your body and everything. And he goes, hey. I go, what? He goes, I heard you were a hot shot. And I know where he's going. I said, yeah, I heard you were a hot shot. And I go, why did you shoot him? And he goes, why did you shoot him? I go, I don't know. He goes, I don't know. And that was it. we both wondered why the other one didn't shoot, and obviously I wondered why I didn't shoot, and so did he. You could tell that that feeling between the two of us. You know, we only met each other one time that morning, Alpha officers, but yet that was an interesting exchange. That's all we said. You know, I think back now, 40-some years later, it's just amazing. We could have shot them both. No one would have said anything. Tell the truth, yeah, they reached for their waistband, they come with a knife. We were afraid for our lives, and we shot them. You can do that legally, but no, it's got to be right. It was interesting. So we booked him in, and nothing else was said. And the next day, I went back to my normal assignment, and he went back, got his partner, and again, as if nothing happened. Really strange. Just an interesting dialogue there between each other. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.